Hey, how are you guys today? We are live on Instagram as well as YouTube. I was a little lazy, so I didn't want to move my my little canopy I have set up here, but I should probably move. It's a little distracting, but too late now. So I mean, this will make it a little better. But how are you guys tonight? We're just gonna do a general Q&A. If you guys want to talk about current news, if you guys want to talk about health and nutrition, that's fine. Whatever topics come to mind. And we're ready. I ate too much. What did you eat today, Jesse? So today was like I did nothing today. I didn't even film tomorrow's video yet. At least I wrote the script up already, so I don't have to worry about that. But I woke up at 6 a.m. for a phone call, and then I went back to bed. Then I woke up at noon to shovel some snow, and then I went back to bed at 2. Then I got up at 6 p.m. to eat something, and I think I'm going to go back to bed after this live stream. I just haven't been sleeping at all. What exercise are you going to do? I don't really care. It's just when I did that video today on the on stopping the bodybuilding stuff, the comments literally proved every single thing I said in my video. The comments were like a bunch of gang stalkers just literally saying every single agenda I mentioned in the video. The snow hit your area hard. Yeah, I mean there was a foot of snow, but what was more discouraging was it seemed like people weren't really shoveling their driveway. No one was going outside anyway because they just fucking stay inside and do nothing now. Because of you know what? How are you guys on Instagram today? We dad bods are in. Yeah, I don't know about that. Should I take vitamin C powder on an empty stomach? You could try. Depends on what the powder is. Depends on how you're actually. If you're actually deficient in vitamin C. Thoughts on the COVID vaccine? Dude, I watched the news for 10 minutes earlier when I was eating, and it was just insane how much they were pushing the vaccine. They were having celebrities. Oh, he got the vaccine on camera. They're pushing it. Oh, if you have any questions about the vaccine, please visit cbsnews.com. It's a bunch of nonsense. What are you saying about these long-term 10-year carnivores who are thriving? Who are you talking about? That fucking, what's her name? The one that eats McDonald's burgers all day? That's a man. That's an inverted gender secret society member. That's telling you they've been carnivore for 10 years. I wouldn't trust a word out of anything out of their fucking mouth because they're a man in a fucking dress and they're not even telling you they were born a man, pretending they're a woman. 10-year carnivore. Or are you talking about what's the family? I debunked them on my YouTube channel as frauds. I can't remember their names right now. How are you guys on Instagram? What's going on? Frank Rosehip tea is way better than Camu Camu. Well, I looked into both of those, and I realized that rose hips were very high in that too. So I got ascorbic acid powder instead. Inverted the Andersons. Yeah, no, the Andersons, I debunked them because the Andersons had a picture claiming it was, they claimed a picture was from 1999 or something, and there was a picture of a Remax logo in the background from 2008, and there was also no, Kelly Hogan is the inverted gender freakazoid. Kelly Hogan is a man, and her what the fuck ever you want to call it husband is a woman born by inverted. This is what these secret society people do. Inverted gender freakazoid liars. And then if you slept in the middle of the woods in a tent, grounding would likely fix your health, obviously, combined with good diet and lots of sun. Yeah, it's definitely a factor. No, I mean they would never talk about that stuff. If you mention that on her channel, she's not. If you mention that on her page, she's not going to call you crazy or laugh at you or anything. She's going to ban you and block you from her channel. I didn't address them because there's no point. If you actually talk about and expose them for what they are, you're going to get banned. Um, and they're pushing the same vaccine, and in the same breath pushing the adverse reactions people are having from taking Pfizer vaccines. I've never seen such a psyop in all my life. No, it is a pretty crazy psychological operation. They're telling you to take the poison, but they're explaining that it's poison. Wi-Fi shielding brand makes me think about fabric. Do you tend to buy certain clothing 100% organic? No, I mean the Wi-Fi shielding clothing is you wear it over your regular undergarments. The Andersons you dreamed about. Yeah, that was weird. I dreamed that the Andersons were frauds, and then someone sent me an email the next day with evidence that they were frauds. What's the December 21st stuff? I don't know. There's a lot of Masons and secret society assholes pushing fear-mongering every single week. It's like something new is gonna bad, not something new bad's gonna happen to keep people focused on the negative. Can you review the Songbird movie? Are people talking about that yet? Because it came out, right? Frank can't go a whole stream without mentioning trans. Well, people bring shit up. Someone brought up the 10-year carnivores. Like I literally took screenshots on my phone of their disgusting Instagram page, like a fucking man in a dress. Like, get out of here. Yeah, that person's 10-year carnivore. Really? They're lying about their gender. What else are they willing to lie about? What was that song? The Songbird movie is just fear-mongering nonsense, right? And people were weird about it. What do you use now? I have some ascorbic acid. I haven't really been using it. Problem is, like, once you understand that everything that these people in charge say and do is fake, the trans stuff is just everywhere. You can't turn on the TV or watch the news because the news, every single person on the news is usually inverted gender. All the female reporters are men, and all the male reporters are females. They worship fucking Babylon Ishtar, wacko shit. Guys, no, stop talking Arabic in the chat. I'm gonna have to ban you guys. Yeah, I agree. They're pushing an agenda for sure. I saw a truck today branded "Stop Trans." Well, like someone had an anti-trans logo on their truck. Tobacco harmful if it's organic. It's like depends on the rest of your lifestyle factors. I'm not sure if I did a video, is smoking dangerous? I think I did a video on alcohol. Frankie is a girl. Yeah, okay. Do you still supplement D3, magnesium, and copper every day? Not really. It really upsets me how they're pushing hormones on children. I mean, I don't really look at a lot of stuff. Are they actually doing that? Like pushing hormones on children? You have to understand these trans secret society members that do inverted gender shit their whole lives. That's what they do themselves, and now they're trying to normalize it in the mainstream culture. You know, they invert their genders from birth, so now they're trying to get everyone else to do it. Does your family support your views on Freemasons? My parents don't really have the IQ to understand that stuff. They've been doing it with birth control for decades, causing infertility. Doctors and teachers are encouraging children to transition just because a child thinks they're the opposite gender. Isn't ascorbic acid agrochemical waste? I mean, I think it's. I have to double check how it's made. Possibly, but it might be one of the only options. The problem with the Freemason stuff is there's no information on it. You cannot find legitimate information about Freemasons. And it's funny because like every week on these dumbass fucking forums, like someone will make a post, I'm a Freemason, ask me anything. We do charity work and support children. Like they're a bunch of fucking Satan worshipping psychopaths that control everyone. It's fucking hilarious. They're a bunch of liars. There's a whole doc on HBO, disgusting, called Transhood. Yeah, I haven't seen it. They have a freaky fetish for imitating their little leader, Baphomet. Yeah. What happened to that con artist from FFRM? I don't know what's going on with the lawsuit. I mean, I gotta check the course and see when the small claims case is. How do you do your research on Freemasons? There's some information out there you can find. The initial, I found out about them initially. Someone sent me a documentary about symbolism in the mainstream media, and then I came across some information on Freemasons and secret societies and that type of stuff. But it's a pretty basic thing to understand that the world is run by these secret societies. Millions and millions of people are in the clubs. You know, whenever someone talks about having connections and that type of stuff, usually a member of Freemasonry, that type of stuff. Scary just how many Masons there are. I recently found out a long-term family friend is one. I don't really know what to think anymore. Well, usually the Mason stuff is kept really secret. Even as soon as you bring up to a Mason that you know what Masons are, they keep their mouth shut. They don't talk they won't say anything about it. Imagine it's like it's like playing Major League Baseball and you don't even tell your friends what sport you play. Freemasons and Jesuits trick people into not believing in God through many different... No, the Freemasons actually promote Christianity, you fucking moron. It's one of their gaslighting tactics. And that Freemason pedophile Primal Edge Health is promoting Christianity too. Who's creepier? Gaga, Madonna, or Hillary Clinton? Definitely Hillary Clinton. I got The Secret Teachings of All Ages for Christmas, but I'm too dumb to understand it. Yeah, that book is not really that great. I listened to the audiobook and there's like some bits and pieces that you can take from it. Basically that, you know, the Freemasonic worship goes back thousands and thousands of years to ancient Egypt, and probably thousands and thousands of years before that with all different types of secret societies. The problem with that book, The Secret Teachings of All Ages, is there's literally like hundreds of references to different gods and groups of people. Like I'm just gonna make up words right now. Like the Baphomets, the Ishtites, the Dipshitites. They talk about like the Sumerians. Like there's a lot of words and groups of people and things that are brought up in that book, The Secret Teachings of All Ages, that I don't have the brain capacity to know. Like if they say the ancient god Nenene was worshipped by the group of people Nenene and their worshiper Nenene, there's a lot. It's like there's just so many different gods and groups of people and societies and locations in that book that it's so difficult to understand. You have to have like a background in Egyptian history to know what they're talking about. Dipshitites, yeah, I don't fucking remember, dude. I usually take away like key points, and one of the main things I took away from that book was, you know, they're literally secret societies that go back thousands and thousands of years, and it's like they used to meet in fucking caves and like cut open babies. Like, it's not exaggerating. Like, they literally used to like go out into the woods, have secret meetings in caverns with like torches, wearing fucking hooded cloaks, and cut open babies and do sacrifice goats and stuff. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like that's literally what happened. Like, imagine in Jesus's time, like that's literally what these fucking secret societies used to do. What book? Secret Teachings of All Ages by Manly P. Hall. There's another book I have to. There's two documents I have right now that I have to read. Um, I have it. I've had these tabs open for a while. How many pages is this? 300, 200 pages. It's titled "New World Order: The Ancient Plan of Secret Societies" by William T. Still. I'll link this in the YouTube chat if you guys want to check it out later. There's that one. And then there's another one. I guess they're both on this website, the rabbithole.wiki. The Origin of Freemasonry and the Knights Templar by John R. Bennett. So there's two books I haven't read yet. I don't know if you guys want to read these books and let me know what. I don't know when the hell I'm going to read these. This is crazy because this book, The Origin of Freemasonry and the Knights Templar, is copyright 1907. This guy wrote this book over 100 years ago. I don't know how true the book is. I haven't read it yet. The New World Order by... When was this book written? But written in 1990 by William T. Still. Imagine if you came across these books back then. I wish I knew about this shit earlier than now. Frank, I bought lamb testicles from you. Will it work as well as raising testosterone if I cook it? I don't know. I think it has to be raw. No, Camille, I have not read that book. Do you need to use the grounding wire with the bed canopy if you put aluminum sheet on? It has to be grounded. Guy said activated charcoal has internal cleaning power. Yeah, it activated charcoal can really help you out with certain gut issues. I have to. I should actually take some tonight for sure. I should really I should really take I should really be taking the activated charcoal on a daily basis before bed. How does trenbolone change your face? I know a lot of I mean I know a lot of celebrities are born females, but they do have some very masculine like chins and jaws. Does certain steroids do that? How much notice do you get? We got like maybe a foot and a half. I don't really know him. Yeah, more plates, more dates is just another Masonic shill asshole. I found it ridiculous how he did a fucking video on carnivore diet testosterone without mentioning the one person that has taken, that took fucking steroid tests on the carnivore diet and as well as had a natural testosterone boosting method by eating testicles. Be realistic, you can't change your face with sounds or food. You can change your face with large doses of vitamin K2 and chewing. Frank, I know you don't like Adonis, but you have to try his raw unsalted cheese protocol. Yeah, there's a reason I call you guys raw tards. And no offense, your health advice is really fucking retarded. Like, you guys have no fucking idea what you're talking about, and you just parrot Adonis's bullshit. And I swear to God, you guys come up with something new every day. I do find it funny how on that video I made today about no more bodybuilding, like half the people rushed to the comments to defend. Oh, I made like once like small comment that all these influencers are getting fucking checks to be in secret societies, and everyone ran to the comments. Oh no, you're delusional. They don't do that. They don't get paid. What are the levels of RF from your old bed canopy versus the one you sell now? It's the same material. I replicated your old setup, but only reduced RF by 50%. That's not possible. What do you mean my old setup? The old Faraday cage I had was 100% reduced. If you're in a Faraday cage, the radio frequency is going to be 0. Unless, I don't know, unless you fucked it up. Can you talk more about female reporters and celebrities taking steroids? What do you mean? All the female reporters and celebrities taking steroids. It's there's a trans agenda where most celebs are inverted gender. You know, like Brad Pitt was born a female, Matt Damon was born a female. You could tell in their facial structure, in their head size, in their body, their lack of Adonis belt, their small hands. The males are a lot easier. The biological males are a lot easier to tell. You know, the females with gigantic fucking heads and jaws, especially a lot of supermodels, really long limbs, male hips, Adonis belt. I mean, they take steroids from birth. They believe they worship a god. They worship the goddess god Ishtar, and Ishtar is the embodiment of man and woman. The word Babylon comes up a lot, and they basically worship the unity of man and woman. And the way they do that is they invert their genders, and they believe that they're combining both genders when they do that. Maybe they're just weak men. No, these are skeletal. The way you can tell a man from a woman is physical skeletal features. The main way to tell the difference, the main way to tell a difference between a male and a female is if you can see their midsection. The female hips kind of start at the belly button. Female hips start at the belly button, like their waist goes really wide from the belly button, and it's in a different spot. It's very, very easy to tell a male from a female. Why do you take advice from massive bodybuilders who don't have to know what they're doing because they're on literally everything they can get? Because you listen to the bodybuilders that look better than the other ones. Like you would obviously listen to Phil Heath over like Big Ramy or something. Ishtar is also Saturn. Yeah, I don't know the specifics. Like, I know the gist of it. I mean, listen, all you need to know is they're a bunch of freakazoids who worship Satan. Like, what more do you need to know? You need to know the specifics. The specifics can help you convince other people. Video freeze. Yeah, they probably heard me say the word Babylon. Thanks for the bars, Frank. They taste awesome and are great to eat on the go. Yeah, it's definitely a healthy snack. Calorie dense, tastes good. It's mostly celebs that are linked to secret societies. Maybe some influencers, but it would only be the biggest ones. No, there are literally millions and millions of Freemasons and secret society members throughout the United States. I would estimate in the United States there's at least 5 to 6 million people in the Illuminati and the Freemasons that are deceiving others. When I was at the fucking, when I went down to Black Lives Matter, it was all like, all the protesters at Black Lives Matter were like low-level Illuminati members. They were wearing fucking shirts. There's a shirt, as above, so below or something. They were wearing fucking Illuminati shirts. Like, people didn't know what the fuck they were talking. Like, average person doesn't know what that shirt fucking means. If you go back on my YouTube channel, to one of the Black Lives Matter videos, I filmed that kid wearing a fucking Illuminati shirt. I think I had a clip of it on the video. It says his shirt said like, as above, down below. It's an Illuminati quote. What is my blood pressure like? That's a good fucking question. Probably not good. Sid, I don't even know what that is. All I know is that I have to stop eating so much and I need to exercise and do some cardio. It's crazy. About half the people I was friends with in school fell for the sissy hypno rabbit hole. What the fuck are you talking about? You're telling me half the people you were friends in school with fell for sissy hypno? Why do I even know what that is? Oh, someone on a conspiracy forum posted that sissy hypno was like a government operation to get guys to be gay or something. Like, literally, it's one hell of a rabbit hole. I don't believe that statement. Half the people in your school fell for sissy hypno? What do you mean? Like they were either into it or into the people that were into it? This is a weird live stream. To be fair, I was friends with the autistic crew. One hell of a rabbit hole for sure. I mean, I think it's a pretty simple rabbit hole. Faith and fitness, Jesse. What are you talking about? Is it a recent video or an old video? How much sleep do you aim for to gain muscle? I mean, I haven't been sleeping a lot lately. My sleep's been terrible. Ideally 8 to 10 hours of like low EMF, high quality sleep. How's the lawsuit been going? I mean, lawsuits move slow. Nothing's really happened. Came up on your feed yesterday? No, it's probably a really old video. What do you think about 80% of males being circumcised in America? I think it's a procedure that should be delayed until I think it's a procedure that should be delayed until later in life. When's the last time you played video games? Surely you've played one game of League in the last year. I don't think I've touched League of Legends for at least 2 or 3 years. It's weird. I got the craving to play it 2 days ago, and I've been thinking about downloading it and just seeing how bad I am at it now. I have a feeling I'd actually be pretty decent. Back in 2013, 2014, I was, or 2012. Back in like 2012, 2013, when the game was really new, I was probably top. I was very, very. You know, you guys probably, if you guys watch League of Legends, you probably heard of the Odd One. Back when he was in his kind of heyday, I was better than him. I was beating him in games, playing against him. I don't think people give a shit about that, but I should have live streamed. I played League of Legends before the new ELO system. Back when League of Legends was like just raw numeric ELO. That's when I was playing, and I was really, really good at the time before the game got super popular and there were like guides out and metas and tier lists. Like that's when I was good at the game. Like I was just good mechanically and I could play like any champ and be good at it. Now I mean, if I played, I could probably get to diamond pretty easily. I wouldn't be surprised. I just don't know how good I would be mechanically now compared to everyone else. Do you still get frequent headaches? Yeah. What do you think of Manly P. Hall writing a book on Freemasons and then 3 decades later becoming a 33rd degree Mason? I mean, I don't know the details of his life. I did know that he wrote those books and then he became a Mason himself. Have you tested the EMF inside a tanning bed? I bet it's off the charts. Yeah. Did a video a couple weeks ago. Oh, forgot you're actually standing. Yeah, I'm sitting in my canopy now. Don't be a gatekeeper. Name the enemy. What do you mean? Is coconut oil okay for lube? It doesn't. Oil destroys condoms. Do you think Cristiano Ronaldo takes steroids? Oh no, I mean all professional all professional athletes take steroids. Every single professional athlete takes steroids. It's just people don't think people don't look at soccer players and think, oh, that guy's on steroids. But no, they make you faster, stronger. They make you even think better. From a even if you took testosterone as like a video gamer, do better. Some of these soy boys can definitely do with some testosterone. No, steroids improve your performance across any physical activity for the most part. No, I've never taken steroids. HGH, no. I mean, if I knew how to get my hands on certain things, maybe I'd do them, but not for just for like if I knew how to get like a really high quality pure source of HGH, I'd probably do it just because I've heard. I remember there was a video of Ronnie Coleman saying like he didn't really have to sleep when he took HGH and he always felt energized. So just to feel good and like work, I think if I knew more about it and had access to it, or if I knew a way to increase it better naturally, I'd probably do it. So you have 2 canopies in your room with wires running everywhere. What is the actual cost of RF paint with grounding outlets? Okay, so I'm actually getting samples of paint, and I have a wallpaper sample from China I have to test out. It's just a lot of work. When you have to obviously you have to paint the room, which is a pain in the ass. You got to take off the curtains, you got to empty out the whole room, you got to paint the walls and the ceiling. And after you paint the walls and the ceiling of the room, you also have the problem of, okay, how do you shield the flooring? And then after you paint the walls and the ceiling of the room, you have to put grounding tape on a rim above on the ceiling and grounding tape on the bottom part of the wall. And then you also have to ground it. It's a lot of fucking work. The grounding paint and the paint and grounding it is a lot of work, and it's expensive. I think EMFs could be affecting my sleep. I get 8 hours a night. When I wake up in the morning, I'm yeah, definitely. If you wake up exhausted and you don't feel good, it's definitely Wi-Fi EMF. Do I dye my eyebrows? No, my eyebrows are darker than my hair. Have you considered purchasing land near Greenbank, West Virginia? I think it's funny how people tell me that Greenbank is like a Wi-Fi free zone and they have a giant fucking telescope that's probably emitting insane levels of magnetic fields. Will my sleep improve if I start wearing your EMF shirt? It should, but you also want to protect your head. That's more important. Have you considered going vegan? I mean, I eat like a pound of veal a day. I don't think that's a yes. Do you Zumba? I've never done Zumba. I don't think I've ever taken like a class in a gym in my life. I thought about it once, taking yoga classes, because all the hot girls in the gym would always only do like classes and stuff, but I never really did it. That would be like if you want to like that would be the way to if you want to drown in pussy, just like start like be like a yoga instructor or some shit. Definitely. Some type of female fitness instructor. My room's in the attic. How can I bring internet cables there without cables all over the house? You have to wire it. You can probably go on Craigslist and find an electrician that can run the wires through the wall. I teach fitness. Men never take group fitness. Why do you think that is? Because it's not like it's biological. Like men usually like doing their own workout and their own thing, and women usually follow and go along with what other people do. Men are probably scared we will outlive them. Yeah, that's the last concern. Best way to get magnesium. It's usually just supplement magnesium glycinate. Thoughts on eating game meat? I think I should really just do my gay meat commercial. Like, I still haven't done it yet. We don't sell game meat on Frankie's Free Range Meat yet, so I can't there's no reason for me to do it. But when we sell gay meat, I'm gonna make a commercial of like two gay guys in the woods, and they're gonna be like wearing like camo, and they're gonna be like talking to each other, and like the joke is, there's gonna be like an actual bear, like the animal bear in the forest, and there's gonna be like a bear, which is like a gay classification of hairy fat dudes, and they're gonna be out in the woods, and they're both gonna be like sniffing a tree or some shit, and there's gonna be two like skinny twink gay guys in camo, or just not even gay guys. There's gonna be two guys in camo hiding behind a bush, and one guy's gonna say to the other guy, "Did he say gay meat or game meat?" And it's gonna sound like, game this like gay meat, game meat. It's gay meat, game meat. It sounds almost the same. So one guy's gonna say to the other guy, "Did he say game meat or game meat?" And then they both say, "I don't know," and then they shoot both of the bears. Seems like you put a lot of thought into this commercial. I've had this commercial in my mind for like 3 years. The other commercial that was in my mind was two girls making out eating caviar, and then one was me snorting collagen powder off of a Russian girl. Family's so loud. Frank, I've been waiting almost 2 years for that commercial. Yeah, I've had so many. I can't wait to move back to my own place, because I've been on very important business meetings, and my sister will just start like screaming behind me or something for no reason. Just super unprofessional. How the hell are these people affording 5-minute advertising on natural bar soap? Because they're a bunch of astroturfing assholes that have millions of dollars. Geostorm Carrington event? Yeah, more fear-mongering bullshit. How did your week? Is the world going to end in December 21st? Maybe I'll use it as an excuse to meet some Russian girls. How did your week look like? I don't know. My brain's fucking fried. I don't feel like trying to remember what happened over the past few days. What happened to your supplements? Hopefully we get them back sooner than later. I did a video, scammed or so. I forgot what the title of the video was. I was just looking at it like 2 days ago. Basically these two companies, that made my first round of supplements said they were going to do the second round, and then they jerked me around for 2 months. I realized they weren't making the supplements, and this was back in July. So back in July, I said, fuck, I got to find someone else to make these supplements. I reached out to like 10 other companies. No one was able to do it. And then I had to just buy the stuff myself from China, and it's taken 4 months to get the shit from China. I still don't have it yet. What's your thoughts on the upcoming Age of Aquarius? The only thing I keep thinking of the Age of Aquarius stuff is that fucking, what was that? What's that show? The Drag Race show where that guy won? Was his name was Age of Aquarius? That's all I think about. I don't even know what that astrological shit is. A second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab some more water. Tell your sister to hang out. Yeah, I don't know what the hell she would say on live stream. How can you trust the quality of supplement products considering the problems you had with the supplier and that they're coming from China? Because I spoke to some professional supplement manufacturers and everything comes from China. All the biolabs are in China. You think the company that screwed you got contacted by the elites? I don't fucking know. Who knows what happened? It's very possible, but looking forward to that Russian bride site review. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I can't talk about that shit on my main channel. It would be funny, though. For those of you that don't remember, I got sick of dating. I went on a couple dates over the course of this quarantine, and they were all fucking nightmares. So I went on Russian. I thought it was a joke, but the Russian mail order bride sites are actually real. So I signed up for one, and for some reason my credit card kept getting declined because I thought it was a scam website. So, but I found out that all of these Russian girls were fucking. Dude, the point is, there's some type of like Russian tranny factory over there in Russia and the Ukraine. There's literally like a Russian tranny factory. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because there were like 33-year-old women that had all this plastic surgery that looked pretty good and they had fucking abs. I was like, dude, where's this fucking tranny factory at? I thought the Russians didn't like gays. The bars taste awesome, Frank. Thanks for the healthy snack to go. Hey, Sid, thanks for the $5, man. Yeah, the point is, I was really excited and happy that Russian brides existed. And then I found out that it was just a Russian tranny factory. Can you hit me with that link? Never mind. I think it was like RussianBrides.com. I don't remember the URL. Family won't let me see my newborn niece without a vaccine. Yeah, fuck that. They're not all men. You can find a female. What are you speaking from experience? Dude, I looked through that website for a good fucking hour and I did not see one biological female. The only woman that seemed like she might be a biological female was some like 30-year-old that had 3 fucking kids or something. Like, don't aim for chicks with implants. No, my point is all of the Russian girls on that site have implants. That's red flag number 1. All right, guys, we're gonna end this live stream in a few minutes because this is like fucking nonsense. I mean, to be fair, a lot of women just look masculine. Yeah, is your cock masculine too? You fucking yeah, real. A lot of women just look masculine. Yeah, until they whip their dick out. How masculine is that? You guys are fucking ridiculous. Men and women have similar features. Yeah, yeah. Women really have cleft chins and Adonis belts. Yeah, real feminine. Did they still have pee-pee? It's funny. I sent I sent the emails of that fucking website. Like I actually asked them. I was like, "Do your trans come intact?" And they didn't respond. They responded, but they gave me like a very ambiguous answer. As a gay male, do you face a lot of hate until this is a fucking nonsense live stream? 2 minutes, guys. LOL, stick to the 18 to 23-year-old filter. That's what I was on, and it was still all trans. What, you think the younger trannies aren't as obvious? I could fucking tell. I could fucking tell. That would be, honestly, that would be one of the funniest videos on my channel. If it was socially acceptable to use the word tranny, and I could title the video Russian Tranny Factory. The video wouldn't be funny if I didn't say that word, quoting it. Frank, did you have any good dates with men? Any preference on race and male cast? You guys aren't funny. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you guys trolling me? How do you know I'm not trolling you? Sorry to hear about your troubles finding a right partner. 25 too old for you, Frank? Well, I figured I'm like a young looking guy. Like, if I'm going to pay for something, why not go for like... My boyfriend loves your videos. His name is Sean. Can you say hello? Hey, what's going on, Sean? The funniest video would be the one saying being vegan would turn you into a fairy boy. The one we did last year. Why'd you lick your lips after that question? Because my lips are really dry. And I'm not paying attention. You want an 18-year-old? You're 30. Do you guys not hear about all the fucking... Did you guys never go to college? How all the fucking 22-year-old all the 20-year-old college girls were dating older guys? Did you guys not? Did you guys miss that college experience? All right, I'm done with this fucking live stream. Fuck you guys. Let's start off with the better foot on Saturday. New York City girls are all escorts. They might as well be fucking escorts because of how many guys they fuck, except they do it for free. But I'll see you guys we'll do a live stream on Saturday, I think. Maybe we'll just do a general Q&A.